If you're living with diabetes or pre-diabetes, or even just trying to keep your blood sugar in check, you've likely heard the same advice over and over again. Cut the sugar, watch the carbs, move more, eat clean, and sure, all of that matters. But there's a missing piece most people overlook: certain everyday spices that can actually help lower your blood sugar naturally. We're not talking about magic pills or hyped-up trends. These are real ingredients backed by solid research, things you probably already own but haven't been using the right way. In this video, I'm going to show you 6 of the most powerful blood sugar-friendly spices. You'll learn what they are, how they work inside your body, and how to start adding them to your meals without changing your entire diet. Let's dive in. 1. Turmeric. First, let's dive deeper into turmeric, a bright yellow spice you have probably seen in your kitchen. Turmeric is famous for its earthy smell and warm flavor, commonly used in Indian and Middle Eastern cooking. But beyond its taste, turmeric holds a powerful secret that many people don't realize. It contains a natural compound called curcumin, which is responsible for almost all of its health benefits. Curcumin is known for its strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. Inflammation plays a major role in diabetes and its complications. Chronic inflammation can make it harder for your body to regulate blood sugar, and it can damage your organs over time. Curcumin works by blocking some of the molecules that cause inflammation, helping to calm your body's immune response. More importantly, for people with diabetes, curcumin has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity. Insulin is the hormone that helps move sugar from your blood into your cells. When your body becomes resistant to insulin, sugar builds up in your blood, leading to high blood sugar levels. Research published in reputable medical journals shows that curcumin can reduce fasting blood sugar levels and improve HbA1c, a long-term marker of blood sugar control. This effect is particularly significant for people with type 2 diabetes. Some studies even suggest that curcumin might help prevent or delay the development of diabetes in people with prediabetes. Turmeric also supports your body by protecting your pancreas. The pancreas produces insulin, and damage to this organ can worsen diabetes. Curcumin's antioxidant properties help reduce oxidative stress, which damages cells, including those in the pancreas. Protecting your pancreas can help keep your insulin production steady and effective. While turmeric offers many benefits, it's important to use it the right way to get the most out of it. Curcumin is not easily absorbed by the body on its own. However, black pepper contains a compound called piperine, which can increase the absorption of curcumin by up to 2,000%. That is why many recipes and supplements combine turmeric with black pepper. You can easily add turmeric to your meals. Sprinkle it into soups, stews, and sauces, or mix it into scrambled eggs and roasted vegetables. Some people like to add it to smoothies for a mild, earthy flavor boost. If you prefer warm drinks, try making golden milk by mixing turmeric with warm milk or a plant-based alternative, adding a pinch of black pepper and a little cinnamon or honey for taste. If you are not a fan of turmeric's flavor or want a more concentrated dose, turmeric supplements are available. Before taking any supplements, it is always best to talk to your doctor, especially if you are on medication or have other health conditions. Remember, managing diabetes is about balance and consistency. Along with following your doctor's advice, watching what you eat, and staying active, adding turmeric to your meals is one of those small but powerful choices that can help you take control of your blood sugar. 2. Fenugreek seeds, or Methi. Let's talk about a spice that often gets overlooked, but has been quietly helping people with diabetes for centuries. Fenugreek seeds. These tiny golden seeds might not seem like much at first glance, but they're packed with powerful nutrients that can help manage blood sugar in some pretty amazing ways. Fenugreek seeds are rich in soluble fiber, which slows down the digestion and absorption of carbohydrates. This helps prevent those quick spikes in blood sugar after meals. Instead of your blood sugar jumping up suddenly, it rises more slowly and steadily. For someone living with diabetes, this can make a big difference in how you feel throughout the day. Now, let's get practical. How do you actually use fenugreek seeds in your day-to-day life? One of the most traditional methods is to soak about a teaspoon or 2 of seeds in water overnight. In the morning, drink the water and chew the softened seeds. It might taste a little bitter at first, but many people say they get used to it. Some even say they feel more energized throughout the day after adding fenugreek to their routine. If you don't like the taste or texture, you can also find fenugreek capsules at health food stores. They're convenient and easy to take, but just like with any supplement, check with your doctor first, especially if you're already taking medication for blood sugar control. Fenugreek may interact with some diabetes drugs and lower blood sugar too much, so it's important to stay safe. There's one quirky side effect to be aware of. Because fenugreek has a compound that smells like maple syrup, eating a lot of it can actually make your sweat or urine smell sweet. It's totally harmless, but it might surprise you if you're not expecting it. Some parents even notice this smell in their babies when the moms are eating fenugreek to boost milk production. That's right, fenugreek is also popular for increasing breast milk, though that's another topic entirely. The beauty of fenugreek is that it works in several different ways. It slows down digestion, helps your body respond better to insulin, and supports steady glucose levels throughout the day. And all of this comes from a simple, affordable seed that's been used in traditional medicine for generations. In places like India and the Middle East, fenugreek has been part of daily cooking for hundreds of years. If you're looking for a natural way to support better blood sugar control, fenugreek is absolutely worth a try. It doesn't take much. Just a teaspoon or two each day, used consistently, can help support your overall health and make it easier to manage diabetes. It's not a cure, and it's not a substitute for your doctor's advice, but it's one more simple tool you can add to your routine to feel better and stay balanced. Sometimes the best solutions aren't found in fancy pills or expensive treatments. Sometimes they're hiding right in your kitchen cabinet, waiting to be rediscovered. 3. Cloves. Third on our list is cloves. You might think of cloves as something you only pull out during the holidays, maybe when you're making pumpkin pie or spiced cider. But these tiny dried flower buds are so much more than a festive kitchen ingredient. In fact, cloves are one of the most underrated natural tools for supporting healthy blood sugar. Let's start with what makes cloves so special. These little buds are loaded with compounds that support insulin function. One of the most powerful is called eugenol. That name might sound a bit scientific, but here's what matters. Eugenol helps your body use insulin more effectively. In people with type 2 diabetes, where the body either doesn't produce enough insulin or doesn't use it properly, this can make a huge difference. Better insulin function means your blood sugar doesn't spike as much after meals and stays more stable throughout the day. Cloves also help with inflammation, which is something many people don't realize plays a big role in diabetes. Chronic inflammation wears down your body over time. It makes your cells less responsive to insulin. It increases your risk of heart disease, nerve damage, kidney issues, basically all the serious complications people with diabetes are trying to avoid. Cloves have strong anti-inflammatory properties that work quietly in the background, helping your body stay calm and balanced. But that's not all. Cloves are also one of the most antioxidant-rich spices on the planet. That means they help fight something called oxidative stress, a kind of internal rusting that happens inside your body when there's too much sugar, stress, or damage from the environment. Oxidative stress is closely linked to insulin resistance and diabetic complications. Now, let's talk about how to actually use cloves in a way that fits your lifestyle. You don't need a lot. Cloves are powerful. In fact, using too much can make your food taste bitter or overwhelming. Start small. Just a quarter teaspoon of ground cloves sprinkled into your morning oatmeal can add a rich, warm flavor. It pairs beautifully with cinnamon or nutmeg. If you're not a fan of the taste or smell, you can always take clove supplements, which are available at most health food stores. Just remember, if you're on diabetes medication, check with your doctor before adding any new supplement. Cloves can lower blood sugar, so combining them with medication might lower it more than you expect. Safety first. One thing to keep in mind, cloves are small, but they're potent. Overusing them isn't a good idea. Stick with small daily doses and be consistent. You don't need a lot to see results, just regular mindful use. What's so inspiring about cloves is how something so tiny and simple can do so much good. They remind us that healing doesn't always have to come from something expensive or complicated. Sometimes it comes from a small spice jar sitting quietly in the back of your kitchen cabinet. You don't need to change everything overnight. But adding something as humble as cloves to your daily routine is a gentle, nourishing step in the right direction. So, next time you're cooking, making tea, or even reaching for a warm drink at night, think about cloves. They're not just for the holidays anymore. They're a powerful, natural way to support your health every day. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more health tips and wellness insights. 4. Ginger. Then there's ginger, and let me tell you, this fiery little root is way more than just something to spice up your food. Ginger is like nature's wake-up call for your entire system. That zesty, slightly spicy kick you get when you eat ginger? That's not just flavor. That's the power of a compound called gingerol, and it's one of the key reasons why ginger is such a powerful ally for people living with diabetes. Let's start with the basics. Gingerol is known for its ability to reduce inflammation, and while that sounds like a general health benefit, it's actually crucial for diabetes. Inflammation is one of the hidden drivers of insulin resistance. When your body is inflamed, it doesn't respond well to insulin. That's when blood sugar starts rising and keeps rising. By calming inflammation, ginger helps your body become more sensitive to insulin again. That alone is a big deal. But ginger doesn't stop there. It also plays a role in how your body handles both sugar and fat, two of the biggest issues in type 2 diabetes. For one, studies show that ginger can help lower fasting blood sugar levels. That means it helps even when you haven't eaten, keeping your body in better balance all day long. Even more impressive, ginger has been shown to improve HbA1c levels. That's the number your doctor looks at to see how well your blood sugar has been controlled over the past 2 to 3 months. A lower HbA1c means fewer spikes and crashes, and a lower risk of long-term complications. So ginger isn't just helping in the moment, it's supporting your body over time. And if that wasn't enough, ginger also helps with lipid metabolism, which is just a fancy way of saying it helps your body manage fats better. That's important because many people with type 2 diabetes also deal with high cholesterol or triglycerides, which increase the risk of heart disease. Ginger helps bring those numbers down. It supports heart health, reduces oxidative stress, and tackles the kind of systemic inflammation that makes everything harder for someone living with diabetes. So, how do you get more ginger into your life? The good news is, it's super easy, and a little goes a long way. You can slice fresh ginger into thin pieces and throw them into stir-fries, soups, or broths. It gives everything a warm, slightly spicy flavor that feels comforting and energizing at the same time. You can grate a bit into your morning tea. Just add lemon and hot water, and you've got a simple, natural drink that helps wake up your system and support your blood sugar. You can even mix ground ginger into smoothies, yogurt, or oatmeal for a subtle punch of flavor. Want something cozy at night? Try making a warm drink with milk, a pinch of ground ginger, and cinnamon. It's soothing, sugar-free, and gives your body a natural way to relax and restore. What makes ginger truly special is how multidimensional it is. It doesn't just tackle one problem. It helps with blood sugar, insulin function, inflammation, and fat metabolism. That's like hitting 4 targets with one arrow. And it's not expensive. It's not hard to find. It doesn't require a prescription. This is something you can buy at any grocery store right now and start using today. So next time you're walking through the produce aisle, don't overlook the ginger. It's not fancy. It doesn't make big promises. But it delivers something even better. Real, lasting support for your blood sugar and your overall health, one slice at a time. 5. Garlic. 5th on the list is garlic, and honestly, this one might already be sitting in your kitchen without you even realizing just how powerful it really is. Garlic isn't just there to make your food taste better, it's packed with benefits that can make a real difference, especially if you're trying to manage your blood sugar. The magic in garlic comes from a compound called allicin. It's released when you chop, crush, or even chew raw garlic. Here's what makes allicin so special. It helps stimulate insulin production in the pancreas. That's huge. Because when your body starts having trouble making enough insulin, or when your cells stop responding to it properly, that's when your blood sugar starts climbing and things get harder to manage. But this isn't just some old wives' tale. There are real studies behind it. Research shows that garlic can lower fasting blood sugar, improve glucose tolerance, and even help regulate lipid profiles. That means better cholesterol and triglyceride numbers. That's important because diabetes doesn't just affect sugar. It affects the whole metabolic system: your heart, your blood vessels, your energy levels. And garlic helps on all fronts. And here's the best part: garlic is so easy to use. You don't have to completely change your diet or hunt for some rare superfood. Just chop up a clove or two and add it to whatever you're already making. Toss it into stir-fries, let it sizzle in olive oil before adding your veggies or proteins. Mix it into sauces, curries, soups, or stews. Try making a quick garlic marinade with lemon juice and olive oil for grilled chicken. Or mash roasted garlic and spread it on whole grain toast. It's warm, savory, and incredibly satisfying. Even something as simple as adding crushed garlic to your salad dressing can turn a plain meal into something that tastes rich and comforting. Garlic doesn't just boost flavor. It transforms your food and your health at the same time. And if you're into traditional foods like parathas, savory pancakes, or stews, garlic fits right in. It's a natural part of so many cultural dishes, which means you don't have to force it. You just enjoy it. It's comfort food that happens to be good for your body, too. What I really love about garlic is that it's simple, affordable, and unpretentious. You don't have to go out and spend a ton of money or buy something rare and complicated. Garlic is something almost everyone has in the kitchen, yet most people don't realize how powerful it is. It's been used for thousands of years in traditional medicine, and now modern science is confirming what many cultures already knew. Garlic supports blood sugar, heart health, and inflammation, all at once. So the next time you're prepping dinner and you see that little bulb of garlic sitting on the counter, don't underestimate it. That simple clove might just be one of your most valuable tools in managing diabetes. 6. Cinnamon. Finally, we have cinnamon. That warm, sweet spice that almost everyone loves. You probably think of it as something you sprinkle on oatmeal or toast, but for people living with diabetes, cinnamon is so much more than just a flavor booster. It's one of those rare ingredients that actually tastes amazing and offers real support for your health. Here's what makes cinnamon special. It helps improve insulin sensitivity. That means it helps your body respond better to insulin, so sugar from the food you eat can actually get into your cells instead of building up in your blood. The result? Fewer spikes, fewer crashes, and more stable blood sugar throughout the day. Several studies have backed this up. Cinnamon has been shown to lower fasting blood sugar levels, and some research even suggests it can reduce HbA1c, the long-term marker doctors use to track your average blood sugar over the past 2 to 3 months. That's not just about short-term wins. It's about long-term progress. But the benefits don't stop there. Cinnamon also brings serious anti-inflammatory and antioxidant power. Chronic inflammation makes everything worse when you have diabetes. It messes with your metabolism, damages your blood vessels, and makes it harder for insulin to do its job. And here's the beautiful part. It's so easy to use. You don't need to cook anything fancy. You don't need a complicated recipe or some hard-to-find ingredient. Cinnamon is something you can start using today, right in your own kitchen. Just a little sprinkle here and there can make a real difference over time. One of my favorite simple ideas? Cinnamon tea. Just take a cinnamon stick and steep it in hot water. That's it. It's calming, naturally sweet, and a great alternative to sugary drinks or processed snacks when you're trying to keep your numbers steady. Now, before you go cinnamon crazy, here's something important to know. Not all cinnamon is the same. There are 2 main types, cassia and Ceylon. Most of the cinnamon you find in grocery stores is cassia, which is fine in small amounts, but it contains a compound called coumarin, which can be harmful to your liver if you consume too much over time. Ceylon cinnamon, on the other hand, is often called true cinnamon. It's much lower in coumarin and considered safer for regular use. If you plan on making cinnamon part of your daily routine, try to look for Ceylon. It might cost a little more, but it's worth it, especially if you're using it every day as part of your health routine. So the next time you open your spice drawer and see that little jar of cinnamon, don't overlook it. That warm, fragrant powder might just be one of the simplest, most powerful tools in your journey toward better blood sugar control. 1 sprinkle at a time, and that's it. 6 powerful spices that help control blood sugar while making your meals tastier. Turmeric, fenugreek, cloves, ginger, garlic, and cinnamon can all support your diabetes journey naturally. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and tell me which spice you want to try. Remember, you're not alone. We're in this together. Stay healthy, and see you in the next video. Thank you for watching our video today. If you found this video helpful, please drop a like and subscribe button to support us. We truly appreciate you support, and it will motivate us to continue make more information video to help you all. Thank you, and goodbye.